Welcome back to Wealth and Travel on a Dime. Today, me, Brenda, Gretchen, and Trip are all in Minister Creek in Pennsylvania. It's sure to be a thrill. We are going to do some hiking, some camping. Make sure you watch till the end, and I'll give you a total cost on this trip. This is definitely budget friendly. But we're going to get back here, pick out our campsite. Hopefully we get a good one and get set up. Ready to go, guys?
Ready?
Yes.
All right, guys, so we are all set up. I'm going to get you turned around here, and then I will show you camp. It is a absolutely beautiful spot. So we kind of had to split up. My setup's the furthest one there. This one is Gretchen's. But in order to have trees to hang our hammocks, we had to kind of split up. So we're over there, and if you turn around here, we made our base camp, if you will, over here. This is where we're going to have our fire at, and Brenda and Trip set up just back there. So we're right beside the creek, so we'll be able to listen to it all night. And Gretchen got really right beside the creek over there. She gets to hear it really well.
It's gonna take like 10 hours to cook. Oh, I thought it was one big chunk.
Yeah, it's a big ribeye.
It looks so good. This piece.
Alright guys, so it's getting pretty dark here. We went and hiked back and looked at some of the campsites. They have some amazing campsites right here at the backpacking trailhead. But, and the creek runs right by them. So if you got to filter water, it's right there. But you can also just cross the street and go to the campground, and they have a water spigot over there as long as it's not winter time. Gretchen said she stayed here during the winter and there wasn't any water out there. But we got our fire going. As you can see, I am having steak and broccoli for dinner. Brenda, what are you having?
Home style chicken noodle casserole.
Chicken noodle casserole. Gretchen?
I'm having like a mystery meal. Maybe like it has vegetables and mushrooms and beans and broth. It tastes like a chicken noodle soup.
We're calling it the Laurel Highlands chicken noodle soup.
Yes. I'm gonna add some potatoes to it.
That sounds awesome. We're just going to sit here around the campfire for a while though, eat our dinner, and chit chat. But this fire's pretty nice. This has been a really good first night here. We've sat around the campfire, listened to the water, just been chatting for a while, but now it's hiker midnight, so I am going to get off to bed, and I will see all of you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. So I will say that this is a busy trail. I slept pretty good last night, but some Boy Scouts came in around 10 p.m. I would say. And yeah, this place back here gets super packed. but I'm getting breakfast going. I think Gretchen may have already ate her breakfast. She's out doing morning business. And Brenda, what are you having?
Some granola.
She really likes those granolas. So if you like granola, you might try out that brand that she gets.
I think it's Adventure. I don't remember. Strawberry granola.
But we're gonna sit here.
Peak is the brand.
Ah, Peak. We're gonna sit here, have some breakfast, just chill. We're not in no big hurry. We're gonna do some hiking later on today, but there's nothing like waking up in the morning and having this creek running. If you need to filter water, you can filter it right here, but it is a busy area.
Oh, goodness. Let me use more water.
There's no steaks this morning, Trish. Yeah, that's coffee creamer. Not so exciting.
I had it at one point, but I think I put it back in here.
Well, not everybody, but you know how that goes. All right, guys, so we're ready to go do some hiking. We are going to do the 6-mile loop, but I just wanted to show you the backpacking parking lot is over there, and it is totally full. But if you look back here behind me, that is the Minister Creek campground. They have about 6 or 8 spots back there. It's plumb full, but I was told that if you continue on the trail past the campground, that there's more primitive sites back there that are non-pay. We are staying in a non-pay site on the backpacking side, but there's a trail sign there pointing to the trail, so we're gonna head up this way.
When you start the trail from the parking lot and you are going counterclockwise to do the big loop, the first campsites are at 1.3 miles, and that's Deer Lick, and we'll show you when we get there. And then a Triple Fork Camp is where all like the creeks connect to Minister Creek, and that is the halfway point, and that's usually where we like to backpack. So we'll show you those campsites as well.
buddy. All right, guys, so we are in the Triple Forks camp area, and let me tell you, there is just unlimited great camping spots back here. Some of them have fire pits, some of them don't. You can hammock, you can tent. Whenever the water is running good, there's 2 waterfalls right back here. If you happen to get this site, the creek runs all through it, so you can filter water as much as you need, or you can do like we're doing. Since we're just hiking it through for the day, we're gonna stop here, have a snack, and enjoy the creek. I know, she has that bag out. Look.
He's like, what the fuck is this, man? He's like, wait, I don't want the biscuits
Do I
anymore.
have time to eat like my wrap and stuff?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, do you. You do you. We ain't in no hurry.
No.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
So that overlook is called Minister Valley Overlook, and it's about 6.2 miles in, but you got all this great camping up here at the top. Just make sure that if you decide that you're going to camp up here, you're going to have to camel up before you get up here, because there is no water source up here, and it's all dispersed camping.
Let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all want a ring. Yeah, we all want to be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it.
All right, guys, so we are done with the hike. We are back at camp. That was a very nice hike. I highly recommend that trail. We did the North Loop. There was tons of campsites and rock croppings and all kinds of stuff. Definitely give it a try if you come here. You can backpack that if you want, but I'm kind of liking this car camping.
Yes.
Getting ready to get dinner going. Got the fire started already. My skillet warming up. I'm gonna get this big old steak put in there. And that's dinner tonight, steak and eggs.
And your whole tail is
It's dinner time for me, and I am having peanut butter sauce noodles with some texture vegetable protein and some shiitake mushrooms. Let's give it a try.
I've been told it's dinner time, so I'm making some teriyaki noodles that have been aged in our basement, maybe expired. We'll see how this goes. I'm not sampling it yet because it has 7 minutes to rehydrate, but crossing my fingers, I don't die. Stop, please.
Alright guys, so dinner's all done. We didn't think we were expecting any rain tonight, but it started sprinkling. And we're not sure how long we're going to be able to sit out here, because if it gets any harder, then we're probably going to have to go in our hammocks, and Brenda will be sleeping in her tent with Trip because she accidentally forgot her tarp at home. Very unhappy, but I think they'll be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight now. That way, if it starts raining, I can have the camera put up and don't have to worry about it getting wet. But it's been a great trip so far, and we will see all of you guys in the morning. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Alright guys, so we are all packed up. It's a little bit early. We'd intended to stay a little bit later, but Brenda had to leave, and it did rain all night long. Not super hard though, so that was kind of nice. But what was your guys' impressions on Minister Creek?
I really liked it. It was great for Trip. He did good on the loop. He did all technically over 7 miles, but 6 if you go off all trails. There's plenty of large campsites all on the way, so he got his chance to get his zoomies out while we were walking, and it was just a lot of fun to be out here with the girls and the pup.
Trip just loved the creek. Gretchen, what's yours?
I really like that this trail has a lot of different things to see, like large rock outcroppings and little tunnels and stuff. So it keeps you go through pine forest and rhododendrons, so it just keeps changing the scenery. It keeps you motivated to keep walking.
That's true. That's really true. I like this trail because there's tons of awesome campsites. You can either walk in and primitive camp right there at the campground, or right there at the parking lot like we did, or you can actually backpack it. You can do short trails, you can do long trails, you can get some NCT miles because it joins with this trail. Lots of options to make it really truly your own trip. Now, what did it cost me? Obviously, you got the initial investment into your gear, but this trip will cost me, I approximated around $65 for gas because it's like $3.70 a gallon right now. And it cost me $5. I went to Walmart. I bought a gallon of water, 2 bags of broccoli, and a flavored water. And that was all it cost me, $70. I don't count the stuff that I bring from home because I would have ate those meals anyway. Like the eggs were already in my refrigerator, the steaks were already in my freezer, so I don't count any of that. The actual trip cost me $70. And you guys can do this too. I mean, once you get that initial investment into your gear, these trips are amazingly cheap and fun with your friends. Or as a solo. I might come back and do that. We'll see you guys in the next one.